Oh, Animal Crossing New Horizons. What a sweet time it was to be homebound during COVID, playing this brand new game that everyone was so hyped about, and just making your own town, making your own island, decorating everything. And now look at it. People are just criticizing it all the time. And what a year we live in now. Whenever I see someone talking about this game online now, or at least like when other people are doing it, not like the diehard fans, people are like, can I take a few minutes of your time to criticize Animal Crossing New Horizons? And I'm like, hell, like why are you wasting your breath? This game is good. Hello lovelies, it is me, Gent. I am back with a regular video this time instead of always doing the Let's Play video since I've kind of been out of ideas. So right now, I honestly want to talk about something that's been kind of on my mind whenever I go back to Animal Crossing New Horizons, because I still do. It's still a really fun game, and that's kind of, as you can see from the title of this video, that's kind of the whole message I just want to convey this time around, is that I think this game is still really fun, and I still am really enjoying just building a town and etc. etc. And I know that not everyone is criticizing this game. A lot of people do look back at this fondly, but I have seen enough people being all like, "Oh, this is a bad Animal Crossing," or "Why New Leaf is better than New Horizons," and I think, yeah, that's fine. It's fine to have your own opinion, and I will, in my video, I will talk about certain bits I do agree with, but overall, it's like, why are we suddenly trying to take several steps back now? It's like, what's going on, guys? The very footage you're watching throughout this whole video is me really enjoying my time playing Animal Crossing because it's a good game, guys. So like I hate to try. I'm not trying to force it down your throat, but honestly, there's so many fun features in New Horizons that I guess was kind of spoon-fed over and over time. That I can see why people are not a fan of that, but honestly, for me, there's so much more incentive to go back to playing this game. So why don't we start the video? So New Horizons offers fans of the series a new approach to gaining new items and goodies that wasn't there before, and mainly through the crafting system and just finding all resources and materials and all that. And whilst its one of the main criticisms that I do sort of agree with is that it's got that kind of restrictive one at a time crafting mechanic, it's still overall a really fun addition and a really pleasant experience, and now there's even cooking to this game, so why is there suddenly so much hate about this game? And New Horizons originally released in 2020 on, I believe, the 20th of May or March, and it was met with like a lot of critical acclaim. People loved it, it was really fun, it kept us busy during COVID. And I think over time, like when it updated more and more people were able to discover more fun things about Animal Crossing. That's the general sense of what this game is. The only kind of main thing at launch that was heavily criticized was the whole Switch console thing, is that you could only have one island per Switch, and that I do sort of agree with, and sometimes I think, well, I guess, I know it means like you have to then buy your own console, but honestly, it's like, for someone who's by myself, it honestly doesn't affect me that much. But for some people, it might affect them a bit more. Alright, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's talk about what I like about this game. There's a lot of things that I think still hold up really well and are really fun to do. And the first one is obviously the customization. It's gone beyond New Leaf. It is like a lot easier to customize things and a lot more interesting and fun to do so. Because New Leaf, like, you had to unlock the customization of like unlocking new public works projects, and then you'd have to talk to your villagers a lot in order for that to happen. But with New Horizons, it's much easier to unlock interesting things and also just acquire fun items through the Nook town hall thing. So yeah, that's, I think, a humongous improvement over New Leaf. And another thing or aspect I believe is much better than New Leaf is the progression. Like, you actually feel like you're developing something from absolutely nothing. You get the town hall, you get the shops, you get the town, you get the museum, you get like lots of fun little goodies and places to visit. They're all really cool and interesting. And I feel like that feel like such a good reward for like a lot of the work you put into this game. And with the new 2.0 update that was like done like quite a few years ago, it's like it's still full of secrets and it's still full of fun little things you can do. And I feel like you can do like the crops, the cooking, the islands, capping, loads of things are like suddenly unlocked. It's so fun to do even to this day. That is saying a few things of like that actually makes me want to play the game more and go back to it over and over again. Like no matter how old it starts to get. It's truly like quite a testament of time that I still go back to this game. The extra DLC of the Happy Home Paradise is also quite a fun little kind of side thing you can do as like work, but like again, how many times do I have to say this? Like, it unlocks so much interesting stuff. Like, you make a school, you make a cafe, you make a restaurant, and they have some kind of mechanic to them. You learn something, you acquire a new recipe, all sorts of things. They put so much care and effort into what you can do and what you can achieve through the DLC. Like, how can people be all like, it's not really that good? It's like, come on, guys. This stuff is fun. And another thing I feel like was amazing improvement over New Leaf is that the animal interactions are just so much better, to be honest. They're more alive, there's more personality, they do more things, they're more active. It's just so much more interesting to engage with and just to watch even. It's cool and it's really welcome. But now let's get to the stuff that I feel I do somewhat agree with the criticisms of this game, since people do like to rip it a new one, but these I do feel I do agree with. So I've already said one island per switch, and next is lacking features of crafting, like only being able to craft one item at a time. That is a little bit cumbersome where you just have to mash A to get through the animation, just do it over and over and over again. It's very repetitive, and I do agree that it's a bit kind of a behind the times, essentially. And another thing I also do agree with, which I've seen some people say, is that Animal Crossing New Horizons gives us too much to do. Like, there's all sorts of things you can do, like the new miles, the crafting, gathering materials, loads and loads and loads of things. Too much busy work, when it should be quite a pleasant time. But honestly, it as a counter to that statement is like, then do you want to do nothing? Like I like this game because it has something to do at every moment, and you can choose however fast or slow you want to do it. That to me is not even an issue of the game at all. That's personally like just trying to say things to make the game look bad, which is just like, well, that's maybe not your playstyle. And that should come right round full circle to why I still love this game. It's super fun, it's super immersive, it's super enjoyable, and it's very relaxing. So like even people would be like, oh, there's too much to do. It's like, well, do you want... That's the point. There's a lot to do, and there's a lot to sink your teeth into, and it's supposed to be like there's loads of things to do in Animal Crossing, and it's not about doing it all at once, because a bit like Stardew Valley, if you did that, you just get exhausted. But if you even the pace and just do it over time, slowly but surely, then it's super rewarding and really fun and relaxing. So that's my main reasons why I think this game is not boring at all, and certainly not inferior to New Leaf. This game is exactly the same good quality as New Leaf. I think some people are just just want to have some attention, to be honest, and be like, my opinion states that it's not a good game. But those are my main reasons. So I'm not trying to. So if you do feel like you are one of the people who kind of doesn't like this game that much, that's fine, that's your prerogative. But this video was the reason, or was just me explaining why I think it's still a good game. So yeah, there you have it folks, that is my video on New Horizons, which is a video I've always wanted to do, but here we are. So thank you so much for watching my lovelies, and I'll see you for the next video or whatever thing I make, so cheerio.